Hey guys, I am so sorry that I'm having to film this in the car, but to be honest, this is mom life, and I'm running to get my son, and my internet just isn't what it needs to be able to go live in the group. So what I want to talk to you guys today is about intermittent fasting. So when you see me write IF, that is actually what I'm talking about. I've gotten a lot of comments and a lot of questions about what it is that I'm doing with the intermittent fasting, why, how am I using it in my everyday. So I wanted to cover that real quick. And I started learning about intermittent fasting when I was listening to podcasts and things like that. And I actually did a diet beta test through Chalene Johnson. And she talked a lot about, my favorite topic is gut health, and talking about inflammation and talking about how we burn sugar. We are a society of sugar burners because we eat so much sugar and processed crap. And there is a better way to create energy for your body. So there are two kinds of energy substances that your body uses for energy. And the first one is sugar. And that is the easiest for your body to convert. And let's be honest, it's always readily available in your body. So it burns sugar. But there's another method or another form of energy for your bodies in ketones. And ketones are a cleaner energy fuel source for your body. But how do you get those ketones to be burned instead of sugar? And the way to do that is to get into a ketogenic state. That is a state where there is no sugar in your body to burn, and so your body burns ketones, aka fat. So a ketogenic state is a fat burning state. Okay? And if you can think of like a burning fire, that let's say sugar is like burning twigs. Okay, and your body is burning those twigs or that sugar, and it is a fast burn. It doesn't stay burning long. You get a crash afterwards. Now let's talk about a ketogenic burn or a ketone burn. That is like burning with big chunks of wood. Okay, the fire lasts for a long time. It's clean. It burns bright and big, and it stays burning longer. And so you have to think about it in that way for your body. Your body cannot get to those ketones if you're constantly giving your body sugar. And sugar creeps up in so many ways and in so many things. And I think we're going to talk a little bit more about the culprits of sugar in this group, because I think it's so important to realize just how much sugar you're getting in your everyday diet. But I digress. Okay. So, there are a few ways to get into a ketogenic state. One of them is to go without carbs, which for me is extremely hard to do. I am not a take away a food group kind of person because I don't feel like it fits into my lifestyle personally. And I know some people are all about it, and that is great. But I do enjoy my carbs every once in a while, and I don't want to get into a state where I don't eat carbs and then all of a sudden I start eating them and I gain all this weight back, or I get puffy again, or whatever. So another way to get into a ketogenic state is by intermittent fasting or fasting. Now, I know fasting has this, it's kind of a big term and it's a scary term, and people think of going hungry. But that's not what fasting really is. And I have to remind you that when you're asleep for those 8 hours every single night, what is your body doing? It's fasting, okay? And so what we're going to try to do is just lengthen that period that your body is fasting. Because once your body burns through all the sugar, what is it going to do? It's going to burn through your fat. And that's really where we want to be. It's going to help you overcome your weight loss plateaus. It's going to help you with that stubborn, stupid belly fat. It's going to give you more energy, less brain fog, adrenal fatigue. It really helps with that. So a lot of different things. So intermittent fasting for me usually it happens in what they call an eating window. And so what I try to do is, let's cut off a time, let's say 7 at night, until the next morning around 10 or 11, I try not to eat. Now I do have some coffee with stevia, so I'm probably breaking a little rules there. But it just extends that window of fasting, which you're already going to do in your sleep, and it converts your body from sugar burner to fat burner. And so on the mornings when I work out, I usually don't eat until I'm done with my workout. Whoa. So now we're talking about my body is in this ketogenic phase and it's burning fat, and while I'm working out, it's burning even more fat and calories. So now I've already kind of doubled that fat burning process. And so after I get done with my workout, then I eat something. Secondly, this is a personal preference and it is a choice for each person. I don't think that there is a right or wrong with this, but I can tell you for me personally, I don't do well with foods in the morning. It upsets my stomach. I need time for my stomach to kind of wake up and get going again. I've just found that not eating in the morning just feels good for me personally. And so that's not to say that that's true for everybody, but that seems to be working for me really, really well. And I'm not seeing the kind of bloating, and I'm not seeing the kind of belly aches and fatigue. I feel clear-minded. I don't know if you can tell right now, I have energy, although I am drinking my coffee. And so it's just been a really good way for me to also kind of like, once my body comes out of that intermittent fast, then it's like, okay, when I start eating again, all right, which foods are inflaming my body? Where can I feel my body, having negative effects from the food that I'm eating? So I'm much more cognizant about what I'm putting in my body and what fuels it and what hurts it. All right, guys, so that is kind of the information that I wanted to give you for intermittent fasting. There's tons more information out there. There's tons of podcasts about ketogenic diet, ketosis, the effects of ketogenic diet on the gut, intermittent fasting. So just look it up, guys. There's just going to be so much information available to you, but that's kind of the basics of it. So if that's something that intrigues you, then definitely go seek it out. And I will talk to you guys really soon. Sorry again that this was recorded. I wish I could have gone live in the group with you guys, but I will see you in the group, and I will talk to you guys later.